Hello friends, myself Vivek Singh, and in my series in which I'll discuss the most challenging questions of Western philosophy, today we are discussing a question related to Leibniz. In 2014 mains of philosophy optional, there was a question asked in paper 1, does Leibniz theory of pre-established harmony necessarily lead to determinism? Discuss. Then again the same question was asked in 2018 in different words. Is there any place for freedom in Leibniz philosophy when he speaks of pre-established harmony? So again we'll first discuss this topic, this whole topic and the whole analysis of it, and then we'll discuss the framework of the answer, how we'll present the answer to fetch maximum marks. So first we'll understand what is this concept of pre-established harmony. This concept of pre-established harmony was forwarded by Leibniz to explain the interaction of mind and body. As we know, according to Leibniz, this whole universe is constituted by monads, which are the spiritual element, which are having only spiritual element and no matter. Even the bodies, what we see as bodies or in our eyes as material objects are nothing but monads only, but they are sleeping monads. Now, how will we explain the interaction between the monad which is acting as mind in us and the other monads which are constituting the body? So there is some interaction, or there is some coherence, or there is some what we call synchronicity between the mind and the body, which we experience in our daily life. So how did he explain that? He explained that through the concept of pre-established harmony. The same thing was explained by interactionism by Descartes and by parallelism by Spinoza. Leibniz gave the concept of pre-established harmony. Pre-established harmony means that a harmony, or there is a synchronicity between the body and the mind which was established by God from the outset, from the beginning. And not only body and mind, there is a pre-established harmony between all the monads among themselves. So now the question arises, if there is pre-established harmony, or it is pre-established, then that means that is predetermined or preordained. Now, if something is predetermined, the synchronicity between the body and the mind and all the monads with each other, it is predetermined, then there is no scope of freedom. The monads cannot act out of their free will. It's not possible. So that is the question. Now, Leibniz has given this explanation that all human beings have this scope to attain perfection. And to attain perfection, there is a scope of freedom as well. But how that freedom is achieved? Leibniz has said that freedom is achieved through wisdom. Through wisdom and through a clear perception of the eternal truth about the antecedent movements of the mind or of the mind monad. That means antecedent movement means whatever has happened before. There is a sequence of actions, the sequence of past actions of the mind. If we get the wisdom of that, if we try to get the true knowledge and clear wisdom of those antecedent patterns or movements, then we can definitely attain a clear perception of that, and in that way we can achieve freedom. So wisdom is the gate to freedom according to Leibniz. And he has also said that the more we act through clear ideas and those eternal truths, the more freer we become. So this way freedom can be achieved. And definitely this pre-established harmony, it restricts our freedom. But only this wisdom about our antecedents of our mind, those patterns, can make us free. Now there are some criticisms as well. The main criticism is that how would we know the antecedent movements? The supporters of Leibniz, they claim that an awareness, a self-awareness for our mind, towards our mind, can let us know the present patterns of our mind, and the present patterns will in the future will become the antecedent movements. So a self-awareness will definitely make us will definitely give us the knowledge of the present pattern and in future the antecedent patterns of our mind. There is another criticism which says that if things are pre-established, if there is pre-established harmony, then it is clear that it is predetermined. How will any wisdom make a difference? But Leibniz has maintained that definitely it is predetermined. But if we will gain the wisdom about that predetermined patterns and the antecedent movements, then we can change the appetition. Like we know that Leibniz gave the concept of there are two properties of monads, perception and appetition. So by our wisdom we can change the appetition. What is appetition? Appetition is the inclination, the leanings, the motivations of the monad. So by our wisdom we can change the appetition, and by changing the appetition we can gain more wisdom and be more freer. So this way we will write this answer. First of all, we will write an introduction. In the introduction we will tell the concept of pre-established harmony. What is that concept means? We will tell about the two clocks, the synchronicity between two clocks which were set from the beginning to act accordingly. Then after telling everything about pre-established harmony, we will tell in the body that pre-established harmony means predetermined life. It means preordained life and there is no scope of freedom. Then we will give Leibniz view that how wisdom, clear perception of the antecedent movements of our mind monad can make us freer. That we will tell in the body. Then we will give the criticism, the two criticisms which I have discussed right now, and then we will end on the note that there is ample scope of freedom and the wisdom which we gain through our self-awareness, and by changing the appetition we can be more freer and we can attain ultimate perfection. So that is the way we write this answer. Thank you.